Hi everyone, this is Anna in Daily Juice. I wanted to hop on for a few minutes and talk to you about keeping track. Now, episode or two ago, we talked about establishing a system of keeping track or setting up a system that allows you to keep all of your spending together. Now, this is the biggest part or mistake that I see, that a lot of people actually are very excited to put something together that allows them to have a big picture. But where we all fail, or majority of us fail, is that the actual process of keeping it alive. So I want to talk to you for just a few brief seconds today about what I do. Now, for those of you who've been coming here and watching these episodes, you guys know I created a money date, right? It's my Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific show, specifically for that reason, because I want to remind you, just like I need a reminder in my plan, right, in my weekly, monthly life, to come back and take a look at my finances. Now, my tracking system is very simple. You may think it's very complex, but it's really not. So here's what I do. So tomorrow, this is a reminder for you. Come join me for a money date, and you will actually get to experience it live. But here's my tracking system. Very simple. Actually has 4 steps. So my expenses are all streamlined, right? I have 2 checking accounts. One is used to pay fixed expenses. One is used to pay variable expenses. I set up all my bills to be on auto pay. That's it. Once a month, I sit down and I look at everything. But the way that my tracking works is that I come in every week, right? And that happens to be Wednesday. And I use mint.com, right? It's an app you can download on your phone, or you can actually use just a web browser and set it up so that you can log in, connect all of your accounts, checking, savings, credit cards, and it pulls all your data together, your spending data, your income data. So every week on Wednesday, I pull that together, and here's the 3 things that I look for. Okay, so it's not only setting up a tracking system, it's actually also knowing what to track. So my number 1 thing is, how much income did I earn, right? Both Yuri and I on variable income. Number 2, what is the spending for the week has been. The reason that I do it weekly is because it's easier to catch a mistake. It's easier to see if something is off, right? Because if you have limited amount of income that you want to live on, why would you want to wait a week or a month to get to know that you're actually going to be short? And the 3rd thing, and the most important, is your savings goal. What are you saving for? Are you tracking on to the target that you set for yourself? That's it. Those are the 3 things that I check in every week, just looking at my mint.com app. Now, there are other tracking devices and systems and programs that you can use. Hi, Susan. Thanks for hopping on. Things such as Personal Capital. There's Quicken that allows you to do the same thing. Good old-fashioned spreadsheets. Those work just as well. I just like the idea of passive tool because I want to spend my time focusing on other things. Now, the only other component I want to mention is that I also do use a credit card to charge all my variable expenses. Now, for those of you who are not that advanced to charge everything on the credit card, because you still have to sort of develop some self-control, then I propose that you don't use it and focus on using your variable account, right? Remember, we had the fixed expense account and we had a variable to pay for your expenses. Now, for some of you who are really undisciplined, maybe perhaps using cash in an envelope system to begin, so that you can kind of start creating a plan for your spending and getting everything under control. That's it. That's all I've got for you today. But the most important piece, right, of what I want you to take away today, it's not the system, right, that you set up. It's how often you pay attention to, all right? I know doing it on a daily basis is probably going to be impossible, but once a week, I know you can come back and look at it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for joining me. Anna with Daily Juice.